That's Mama.
Good morning, my darling.
That's him. That's Rigel.
Is that your toe?
Yeah.
This is my first time doing this way. I was told that if you freeze your tomatoes, then the skins just come right off. They do, yeah. They come off pretty easy. So these are the tomatoes I harvested this summer. These are Amish paste tomatoes, which means a paste tomato means that there's a lot more meat and a lot less seeds and juice. As you can see, there's hardly any seeds and juice in there, which just makes it easier to make a sauce. I do have a little sauce maker that'll take the seeds out if there's too many, but I don't think there's gonna be that many seeds. We'll see. But today is tomato sauce making and maybe canning day. We'll see if we get to canning. This is gonna be a very simple, basic sauce that I can turn into anything. So I'm not gonna be adding a lot to it because I can pull it out. I can make pasta sauce with it and I can add what I want. I can make pizza sauce with it and add what I want. This is how I like to do it. I know people have all their special recipes, but I like just making one basic sauce that can turn into anything I want it to be.
Look at all those tomatoes you grew.
That's not even the half of them, is it?
It's not a third of them, I don't think.
It's not even a third.
What did you find? Show me. What are they?
Caps to bullets in the shells.
They're brass casings from ammunition from some 223 and 9mm mostly. 45 auto. There's the 108 pounds of venison here, here, and here. And the rest of this freezer is tomatoes. I need to get all these tomatoes up to the rental house so she can start the process of canning all of them and making tomato sauce. Ooh, I can't even pick that up. I mean, I could pick it up, but I'm not gonna. I don't want to hurt my back. The rest of these tomatoes I loaded in a trash bag. I should have put them in 2 trash bags. They're so heavy.
We are getting ready to cook the tomatoes down in sauce, and I'm actually making a cake as well. We're having people for dinner tonight, so I'll show you. This is a cranberry cake. I'm gonna link it below and you can see when it's done if you would like to try to make it, but it is my all-time favorite cake. And then we're also gonna have a big roast and potatoes and salad, all from the land, so it should be really good. Enjoy it. Arthur just brought me a huge trash bag full of tomatoes. I don't think it looked like quite this much in the freezer. Oh, look. Now there's more. Now I'm questioning whether I should have had him bring them all up.
You thought that bag was all of them.
Yeah, I did. Well, we'll just keep going.
There's more.
There's more than that? Well, it's not that I'm worried about getting the work done. It's just I'm not sure about keeping everything at healthy, safe temperatures until they get into a pot. But they're frozen solid, so probably by the time I'm ready for the next batch, they'll be thawed. So I think it's gonna work out okay, but this is crazy. Oh, wow. What was I thinking saying bring them all?
You were ambitious. You're an ambitious woman.
Well, I just didn't think there were that many.
Well, here, we'll close this cooler, and we'll pack that little freezer box you got.
Our dinner guests will just have to understand that this is, we got work to do.
You don't have to work.
We got tomatoes everywhere. Yeah, I won't be working on it when they're here, but it will be working on itself.
Mama, is 8 plus 8 16?
You tell me is 8 plus 8 16?
Yeah.
Where did you go? Give me a sweet kiss.
My pretty cake is out of the oven. This is a cranberry cake. It is my favorite. It's so good. And my first run of sauce is getting ready to be put through the little sauce strainer. Get any seeds, or we decided to keep the skins on. It was just taking too long, so we'll just put it through there. And that'll get any clumps of skin and seeds out.
I heard it's possible that you can see the Aurora Borealis tonight, the Northern Lights.
Who's saying that?
I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up and see if it's
you should read it.
possible.
I'm curious what the science is and why it would be tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. Coronal mass ejection, is that a solar flare?
Yeah.
Hit the Earth's magnetic field, and I guess it was gonna make it to where you could possibly see the Aurora Borealis this far south. Well, they're saying if it was a more significant geomagnetic storm, it could have been possible. But it wasn't as significant as they thought it was gonna be.
I'm back in the house. 3 goals today. Number 1, clean up this mess I left the last time. Number 2, get all this insulation piled on top of the dumpster they're about to pick up. I couldn't put it out the other day. I was worried it would all blow off. Number 3 is start tearing into the bathroom. If I have time, which it will be a little slow, I have appliances to remove, and then sink, bathtub, toilet, installed shelf, closet. Alright, we'll start by getting this insulation out of here and out to the dumpster. Alright, next we gotta get this room cleaned out, and I'm gonna pile some of this on top of the insulation because the insulation is crazy mountainous on top of that dumpster. I don't want it to blow off tonight either, though it shouldn't be too windy.
We have our sauce maker rigged up. Literally there is not a countertop, table, nothing in this house that will work. So we set something up with the chair and with the counter, and we're gonna make this work so we can strain this sauce. All right, do you wanna turn that handle? Thank you. You ready? Oh, mommy. All right, we have our ladler, that's me. We have our turner, and we have our pot holder. That's my friend Leahy, who's helping me.
This is a fun job.
We're gonna get this done pretty quick.
You're doing awesome. Mm-hmm. And then,
Yeah, that's the juice, and that's the peels and the seeds.
can you do something with this?
Because we decided not to peel them. I'm sure we could dry them.
Compost.
Feed them to the chickens, feed it to the pigs.
Pigs would have a. Can I make them a meal? The pigs?
Well, we just throw it to them. Pigs don't need complicated food.
But I just want to do this.
I saved some other stuff that you can serve them.
That was fun. Now we have one big pot to simmer and cook down. And I'll probably add some tomato paste to it. I'm gonna see if I can get it thick enough without having to buy store-bought tomato paste, because I like for it to be homemade. And I have another pot ready to start cooking. I'm gonna use this in everything from Indian food to Italian food to spicy chili. So I don't really want to add spices because I use it for so many different things that require different flavorings. So I'm just gonna do it just like this. I'm just getting this big roast ready. I don't have any stove space to like sear it, but that'll be fine. I'm gonna make like a garlic herb butter to spread over it, and then we'll just cook it on 275 in the oven, covered for like 3 hours. It's gonna be really good.
I hate to do this.
But I think I'm gonna stop working. I just literally just started, and I want to keep working because I want to get stuff done. But there's some folks out there on the neighbor's property, what locals might call foreigners. That's literally what they would call me a foreigner. That's what the real old time people call people not from the place. They call them foreigners. Anyway, they're from out of state. They drove up on this neighbor's property. None of the neighbors are around to pull them out. I already tried to push him out, and then I lent him a shovel. He was working on digging himself out. They're still stuck over there, so he's not been able to dig himself out. And I would have offered to pull him out, except I don't have a truck, and I don't really have a tow strap. I'd lent my chain to a friend, but I think I'm going to take a rope that's too small and head over there with the minivan. As you can see, that dumpster's pretty much piled high. Okay, they turned down my help, so I'm going to jump back into my suit and run back in here. I guess they got a tow truck coming. It will be a while, I know. Wow, you get all the benefits of helping someone out, all those good feelings, but you don't have to do any work. I'm joking, that's terrible. He's really stuck, so I may not even be able to pull him with the traction that I currently own.
Are you filming? Can I hold it for a second? That's fine. Promise I won't break it. My popsicle.
You know a tree by its fruit. This must be a kid tree or a monkey tree. Here you go, cows. He wants to help me? Yeah. The pigs get a special treat today. They get all these tomato skins. Yeah, they like those, and they're getting a bunch of Swiss chard stems and stuff. These chickens have been free ranging. Now we're going to see if we can successfully get every single one of them in so they don't get eaten tonight.
She's the smallest of the chicks. What's the smallest?
Put her in.
Okay.
3 eggs?
Yeah.
Were they all in that one box?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Can you hand them to me? And
Yeah. Look what I got.
thank you so much.
Look what I got.
Accidentally?
Rooster feather.
Out of his tail?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I was trying to catch it and it fell out.
Oh no. All right, I've got a job for you. You need to hold these eggs while we drive.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Thanks.
I called him. I was like, come down. He wanted to walk up with the other kids. And I said, I've got a job for you. Come hold these eggs. And when you give him a job, he's ready to do it. I'm doing refills on potatoes and water.
I forgot to show you guys the food when it was like just out of the oven and looked pretty, but it all got eaten. Everyone loved it. It's been a good day on the homestead. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye. Bye.